Hi everyone, today we discuss the topic Elisa, enzyme-linked immunosorbent assay. It is similar in principle to RIA but depends on an enzyme rather than a radioactive label. An enzyme conjugated with an antibody reacts with a colorless substrate to generate a colored reaction product. Such substrate is called a chromogenic substrate. Example, alkaline phosphatase, horseradish peroxidase. There are numerous variations of ELISA. A number of variations of ELISA have been developed, allowing qualitative detection or quantitative measurement of either antigen or antibody. Each type of ELISA can be used qualitatively to detect the presence of antibody or antigen. Alternatively, is a standard curve based on known concentration of antibody or antigen is prepared, from which the unknown concentration of a sample can be determined. First one is indirect ELISA. Antibody can be detected or qualitatively determined with an indirect ELISA. Serum or some other sample containing primary antibody is added to an antigen-coated microtiter well and allowed to react with the antigen attached to the well. After any free primary antibody is washed away, the presence of antibody bound to the antigen is detected by adding an enzyme conjugated secondary anti-isotype antibody which binds to the primary antibody. Any free secondary antibody then is washed away and substrate for the enzyme is added. The amount of color reaction product that form is measured by specialized spectrophotometric plate readers which can measure the absorbance of all of the wells of antibody well plate in seconds. Indirect ELISA is the method of choice to detect the presence of serum antibody against human immune deficiency virus, the causative agent of AIDS. Sandwich ELISA. In this technique, the antibody is immobilized on microtiter well. A sample containing antigen is added and allowed to react with the immobilized antibody. After the well is washed, a second enzyme-linked antibody specific for a different epitope on the antigen is added and allowed to react with the bound antigen. After any free second antibody is removed by washing, substrate is added and the color reaction product is measured. Third one is competitive ELISA. In this technique, antibody is first incubated in solution with a sample containing antigen. The antigen-antibody mixture is then added to an antigen-coated microtiter well. The more antigen present in the sample, the less free antibody will be available to bind the antigen-coated well. Addition of an enzyme conjugated secondary antibody specific for the isotype of the primary antibody can be bound to the well as in indirect ELISA. In the competitive assay, however, the higher the concentration of antigen in the original sample, the lower the absorbance. Thank you.